Do you have kind of like a one-liner CrossFit philosophy?
Oh, yeah. I mean, our tagline is never an expert. So one of them would be like, just always find something that you're not really great at and crush it. What?
I was like trying to find with the mirror image, I was trying to find the Whitebelt sign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's why I named it that. Yeah.
Oh, fun.
So it's the reason I named the gym that is like, you can get good at stuff, but you're never going to be an expert. There's always something to learn. There's always something to refine. And it's just sort of a mantra to be. And look, even if you get really good at something, go learn something else that you suck at. And because that's really the fun part, is the journey of, and the struggle of sort of learning what you need to learn, whether that be a fitness skill or business, skill sets or what have you. The journey's the thing. It's not, the destination doesn't matter really. So that's one. And then the other one would be play the long game. I am not interested as a gym owner or a coach sacrificing. If you can't train next week, next month, next year, next decade because you did something today, I am not interested in that trade-off. I'm just not. And I don't care if you PR, and I don't care if you win. Look, if you're going for a gold medal or you're in the games, do whatever you have to do to get to the podium, to win the gold medal, to do the thing, right? But we're not going to the Olympics. So I just don't see that of value in doing whatever I need to do and sacrificing my ability to do this in 10 years. Like, I just don't see the value of that trade-off. So the other one that I have is play the long game.
Yeah. That's what makes this gym a great place for somebody older to be at, frankly, because it's like, you don't need to try to hurt yourself, basically. Like Jill Miller used to say, no yoga pose is more important than your body.
I could totally see her saying that. Yeah. She's a friend of K-Star.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah. I've got several of her tune-up balls back in the bedroom.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah.
They're a little nicer than the lacrosse balls. A little more giving and forgiving.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
There's no forgiveness with the lacrosse ball.
No, there is not. And you learn that real quick.
Do you have the coregeous? Have you tried that?
I do.
How is that compared to, say, jamming a hip hook or like the supernova into your
It's much less targeted. You won't be able to hit a specific part with the coregeous ball, but if you're doing a gut smash on it, if you're doing a global gut smash, meaning lay on it on your stomach and then take the biggest breath, try to distend the ball through your breathing, that thing is terrible in the best way possible.
Oh, okay. It does something good.
Just feel like stuff is touching that probably shouldn't touch. You're not going to hurt yourself at all, but it's a very different sensation than you've ever felt. And then you get off of it and you're like, oh man, like I can just move in ways that I couldn't before I got on it. But it's very similar to like when you're walking through a grocery store and they have the cage on the end of the aisle with the bouncy balls. Right. Very similar to that, but you can modulate the inflation.
Oh, right. With the coregeous.
And it's with the coregeous. And it also it's stickier. So if you were doing this on your skin, there would be some friction between the ball and your skin. So you can use it as a sort of a sliding surface type thing. So you can lay on it and twist and get some really nice massagey feelings from it. It's awesome. I love it.
It's good to know. Yeah,
I love all that stuff though. I'm kind of a sadist.
I know. I have like a ridiculous amount of mobility tools and things. Yeah.
I'm like a sadist.
Maybe I'll get that one too.
A sadist and a masochist because I buy the stuff to do on myself too.
Yeah.
I've got the Gemini. I've got the coregeous ball. I've got the alpha balls from Yoga Tune Up. I've got Tune Up Fitness now. I've got spiky rollers. I've got all kinds of stupid stuff that people would be like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing to yourself?
Same.
I'm trying to live forever. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Myself.
I mean, it really helps you.
It absolutely does.
Function.
It absolutely does.
Yeah.
Oh, Annette has never met a mobility tool that she didn't think would change her life.
That's why Annette is my people.
I even have this one on my desk. This is like,
Look, I'm actually quite surprised. I'm not sitting on,
something.
an alpha ball or something right now. Like, I'm actually surprised that I'm not doing that, but I'm the same. It was one of those things that I'd never experienced before. And once I found some things that I like doing, I was like, oh my God, like matter of fact, I actually applied in person teaching to a small school in North Carolina. And the lesson that I gave was calf smashing. I just used basic calf smashing from K-Star and then showed the person how their dorsiflexion could be better by like a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And it just turned into a magic show, right? Like they had no idea, like, oh my God, this guy's doing magic. I was like, this is the most basic stuff ever, but I had never experienced any of that before. And so once I found it, I was like, oh man, like I am all in with this.
Yeah.
It's been great.